Very good. Go away, go away. You can rest there.
This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Wonderful. Cheers, Carl. You're great. Apparently, we're also live. Right, didn't fill out my activities, so let's do GeForce training. I think that's what we did. Did we also do R&D stuff? I can't even remember what we did at the end of the last episode. Chat, in 100% honesty. There we go. Let's just do that. I think that's the car pretty much done. Sponsors, we're good. Sparks, immediately jumping in. I apologise for the quiet start to the stream yesterday. I hadn't unmuted my mic for some reason, but I'm here today. How are you? Oh, right, I want to change some things. I want to change my race suit. I want to do some customization. We are changing our race suit. We are... Where do I... Aha! There we are. Oh, the logos don't suit the suit, per se, do they? But we're going for it. Doing good? I'm doing wonderful. I thank you for asking. Albeit it is apparently 28 degrees and I am slowly melting, in all honesty. Right, we're changing it up. We are now racing in the suit because, hell, it's better. Gloves? Do we have new gloves? Yes. I'm liking those. Just finishing your second season? That is some good stuff. Character pose. Oh, we could break down the boogie. Hands on the hips, the hands behind the back, the hands on the chin. I like the hands on the back. It's like Grand Admiral Thrawn. How's your second season gone? Oh, yeah, there's the fighter for the podium pass, but no, we're gonna keep that as it is. And the podium emote. We got some podium emotes. That's a 70s edition one. We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Right. Yes, wonderful. We are looking good. Feeling fresh. Keep the livery for now. We're going to run, spoilers, we're going to run a special livery in Monaco. And we're going to run a special livery at the British Grand Prix. And if I can think of any reason to run one at another point, then we'll do that as well. But we're going to jump just straight into the Spanish Grand Prix. No faffing about. You know, we are just in. Go. P6 in drivers, P4 in the constructors. That is solid. That's very solid. That sounds like my season 1. I got P6 in the drivers, and I think I was 5th in the constructors. Don't know how we're going to look for season 2. Depends. I mean, Jack's had an absolute fire start to the year. You know, if we can talk about Jack Aitken for a hot minute. He has had a fire start to the year. How's everything looking? Splendid. What's about on the R&D? We're apparently very close to Ferrari. Very close to Ferrari. Allegedly. Right. Into practice. Let's get these practice programs done, shall we? Whoops. Swapped it up, got a different controller as well. First time I'm actually using a different controller for this, so we'll see if it's, you know, if it's actually been down to the pad that I'm using. Right, car setup. Let's load that one. We want a good front end on the car for Spain. So I'm thinking 8.6 wings, but then that might make us a bit draggy. Let's do that instead. To take some pressure out of the tyres because they're going to overheat, I think. Right, lovely. Australia next for you. Australia is always a fun one. You know, there's nothing to not love about Australia. Granted, I'm mediocre at it. Should have obviously got points in round 1, but penalties stopped that from happening. But the car has come on leaps and bounds since then, and we saw with Jack's quali performance in the Dutch Grand Prix. where he qualified 7th. Now, granted, he let himself down in the race pace because, of course, he did. He's Jack Aitken. Here we are. But yeah, Australia's a fun track. I like Spain. You know, I like the Spanish Grand Prix, and here we are in the Spanish Grand Prix. Doing the do. The first sector is such fun to drive, it really is. Apparently we were very easy on the brakes there. Push a bit harder into this corner. Don't compromise our apex speed or our exit speed. Wonderful. 6 is nothing.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
And I love the reprofiling of the final sector. Here we go.
Great stuff. You pretty much nailed this.
Can't wait for Australia, Bahrain. Is your favourite track? Do you know what? That's one that not a lot of people say is their favourite track, Bahrain. I mean, it's okay. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan, but Bahrain, that's an odd favourite track. But everyone's got their own thing they love about it. Why would you say it's your favourite track? I suppose that's my question. Right, new race suit, new gloves.
Control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
Down the hill through the reprofiled chicane, up into Rich, and then feed the power out the final corner. There we are. Get nice and advanced on the delta before we even hit the first corner. Look at that, just nice and delicate on the tyres. Truly fun. You love Sector 2. Sector 2 is quite the challenge at Bahrain. It's got that really good sort of left, right, left immediately at the start of it. You've got the very technical sort of turns 9 and 10. I must admit, I love the first corner at Bahrain. You can just send it. Just lick the stamp and send it express delivery up the inside. Out the curbs, bit of power. Bam. Fuel management, same tyre, let's go. Let's go, champ. So I've been looking at my analytics on YouTube, and you know, peek behind the curtain. I mean, granted, you know, I've got videos on the channel, some really old stuff. I mean, my most viewed video is an 11-minute recorded entrance at a wrestling show, you know, and I've spent hours on some videos before, and something I literally spent 11 minutes recording. Typical. Anyway, our watch time over the past 2 weeks has gone up 870%. And that's just been a joy. And now, like, I've got more people subscribed watching my stuff than not subscribed. And that's what you want as a content creator, you know? So that is... I can only say thank you to the guys who have been joining the streams and enjoying them. I deserve it. Nothing in this world is deserved. I'm one of those people that strongly believes everything is earned. And, you know, you put the work in, you hope to see some reward out of it. And it was nice, you know? So, had a little look, shared it with a few more of the boys, and just went, this is what we want to see. So, you know, once again, just thank you. Oh, saving the fuel, saving the fuel. Alright, now we've got plenty to play around with out the final corner. Oh, I think I butchered it. I think I didn't save enough. Shh, let's just... There we are. Come on. There we go.
Okay.
Beautiful. Right, Ers Management. Qualifying pace. Race. Let's do races. Do the standard thing. Smash through the programs. Get R&D. I think we could be on for a good result in the Spanish Grand Prix chat. I said that in Season 1 and we didn't get any points, but, you know, I don't know if we're looking as strong as we did at Zandvoort. Well, Zandvoort in the race, at least. Easy points today, chat. Easy points. Oh, I feel like I'm melting. I've got like... I haven't got my big windows open, chat, but I've got like some windows open and I just feel like I am cooking, per se. Red Bulls are looking quick. Verstappen and Albon currently P1 and 2. Where does Incompetent Racing Grand Prix fit in as we outbrake ourselves horrifically? Still gonna, you know, get the required lap time. That's what matters at the end of the day.
So far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
Man, I love Sector 1 around here. Sector 2's okay, don't get me wrong, but Sector 1 is just an absolute joy. Oh, those joining, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're all having a marvellous Friday. Can't believe it's Friday already, chat. Through the final chicane. Oh, nearly 2 seconds up on the Delta. This has been absolutely tremendous, and we are going to cross the line 2 seconds up on the Delta. Wonderful. Not as fast as the Red Bulls, but I mean, they are Red Bulls. Kind of a given, you know. The last lap was very good. Right, shall we try Ers Management? I've never tried it throughout this whole career mode. Should we go back on the hard tyres for it? There's the hard tyre. Let's try the Ers Management Test, because I've never even tried it. I don't know what it looks like. But we're hitting all like the other objectives really easily. So, can I control it? Ah, okay, so I can control it. Okay. Well, we're gaining time on the straight, so okay, good to know. I completely ballsed up the corner and power. Oh yes, it does deplete it quite a bit, doesn't it? When you use it. Power. Who is it that said about, like, the overtake button just being like Formula 1's version of NOS? T-shirt is stuck to a point in my back, chat, and it feels really uncomfortable. Power! I think we're going to hit all objectives here. Quali 1 could be hard. Quali 1 is one that I struggle to hit on a regular basis. Power! Done. Good job, team. Get ready for the next round. And finally, the quali pace. What we got the team objectives? Oh, set an optimal sector 1 time in... Oh, so if I do the quali pace and absolutely smash it, then we're golden, right? Well, let's just go and do that. Get the maximum amount of points out of Spain.
Okay, this is a quali sim. We've estimated the times.
Is it really, Jeff? I wouldn't have guessed when it said qualifying pace. Mental. No control over ERS deployment. All we can do is control DRS and speed. Oh, we're losing time in a straight line. It's not what you want. Round the curb a bit. This car best get out of my way, and it best do it. Alexander Albon, real quick like. Lost a heap of time there, but now we've got to set a good final sector. And we are in the money, chat. Whoa. Easy squeezy on the power. There we go. Not great through the final chicane, but it could have been worse. Up to the line. Boom. Speed. We are Speed. We are Lightning McQueen. That's our name. Look at that. Apparently we didn't get a fast sector 3. Oh, who cares? Yeah, sector 3 wasn't great. But, is what it is. Right. I think we can call that successful practice, don't you? Are we going to get podium pass level 30? I think we are. Right, well, we've completed the podium pass, chat. We've done it. Oh, the paint splatter car. You best believe we're going to run that at Monaco. I've said it now, haven't I? I need to actually do it.
Who are the captain, Verstappen and Jack Aitken. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Jack was only a couple tenths off. Oh, Jack. Could me and Jack be on for some points? Well, hopefully I will be. Can't really comment on Jack. I mean, you know, he's kind of Jack. Right. Good session. Really good session. Very happy with that session. Hopefully that's going to get us some more points for us to be able to do another good upgrade on the car. Look at us. Like I say, the sponsors don't look great. In a way, I feel like I should probably take the sponsors off for it to look better. Can we take the sponsors off the racer, or is that controlled by the livery of the car? I think that's controlled by the livery of the car, isn't it? We don't care. We look dapper. That's what matters, chat. Looking dapper is what matters, and we are dapper yappers. Now, 1,067 resource points. 1,067, eh? Could just do like a general ICE. Let's do it. We're going to have to do some form of durability at some points. We might as well just do that one. And we'll save the rest of the resource points. Where's the ICE? 58%? And what's the turbo at? Turbo's at 54. What if we ran a new ICE and turbo for quali in the race, and then we can put the first one back in for Monaco? I think that's a plan, because you want premium power output in Spain. That big straight, we need as much power as possible, and I don't think we're going to be losing much out of the engine, you know, because they're only at 50 or so ish %. But you know, we kind of want it to be fast. We want it to be fast. Into qualifying. Ooh. I have some orbs available, chat. For those curious, I do play a lot of mobile games. Every once in a while I might go quiet because I get an alert for one of my mobile games and I just have a quick butchers at it. Marvel Strike Force and Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes are my games of choice. I also have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links as well. Yeah, most professional streamer looking at his phone while streaming. Right, let's power unit. So I think, realistically speaking, we could actually be in for a solid top 10, which means we're going to need to try and take care of our tyres, I think. Which means I think we're going to have to like drive the car around slowly on the outlap. Has anyone gone out already?
Track is quiet right now. Let's get out on track while it's clear.
Okay, right, let's drive out. Take care of the tyres on an installation lap. Oh, here we go. It's all getting a bit... It's all getting a bit tasty. There goes a Haas. And here comes the Incompetent Racing Grand Prix. It's not the best name now that I think about it. But we've got to represent the team, you know. Fresh ICE, fresh turbocharger. There goes Checo in the pink Mercedes. Sorry, the Racing Point. I was watching FP2, a little bit of FP2 chat for Hungary before I got a call, and they was. I love the, you know, commentary just being like, oh, well, you know, if you're asking me as David Croft, you would have your lineup as Sebastian Vettel and Sergio Perez. But if you're asking me as Lawrence Stroll, you know, my son. And it's like, I get it, I understand. But I think as any team owner, they should really care about the team first. Sounds harsh, but just one man's opinion, you know? Plus the choice of, like, if that Racing Point has got these upgrades, if they could look strong for next year, Seb Vettel and Checo Perez is quite the mouth-watering driver lineup, if you ask me. If you had the choice of not being a driver in, like, your My Team car and had to assign 2 drivers, I'd probably look at, well, Seb Vettel and Sergio Perez. Then again, saying that, I'd also probably look at Charlie Boy Leclerc and Lando Norris. In fact, no, if I'm honest, that's probably the team I'd go with. I'd go with Leclerc and Lando as my team. At the final corner, what's it going to be? 15.5. Faster than Perez, Giovinazzi and Ocon. I reckon we can go faster. Is that the just set a lap time Esteban Ocon, or is that... No, that is the Esteban Ocon who's just set a lap time. Okay, yeah, it is. Are we racing Esteban, or are we playing ping pong? I'm driving back in because that lap felt really good. Don't know if it's good enough for the top 10, but I just want to preserve my tyres as much as possible, rather than let the AI do it.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Right, go on, Esteban, you bugger off. Leclerc's only put it P5, I think. Pull it in nice and easy, like. Oh, Verstappen looking fast. Nearly a second faster than me, Max Verstappen. Right, let's fit a fresh set of tyres. Look at the timing boards. So Hamilton's gone faster than me. Lando's gone faster than me. It's probably due to my time in the final sector. Danny Rick has gone faster than me. So we've definitely got some time to find. Let's just do the flying lap. I can't be bothered. Now that I've seen that that lap wasn't enough, I just kind of want to go out and improve it, you know. Plus the 2% wear really doesn't bother me that much. So look, it's an extra 3% wear on the tyres. And it's Adam. Adam's here for the first time since I started this on my team mode, and he's on about tasty, tasty rubber. That's, I mean, what could you imagine Formula 1 tyres to taste like? I imagine hot if they've just come off a car. I mean, they are currently running at nearly 100 degrees centigrade, so. But how's it going, Adam, anyway? You good? I'm taking that corner wrong both times. I was nailing it in practice, and I could I go flat through there? The tyres with taste of speed. Watch me throw away all the time in the final sector again as we go wide. And then deep. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Way to ruin a lap. It's an improvement, but it's half a tenth. Kind of doesn't really do anything, does it? Yeah. It's annoying. He's good. Just finished a scene that's taken me 7 hours to put together for an audio edit for 43 seconds. Oh dear, oh dear.
Specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop.
Jack hasn't run yet.
Over the radio. Press and hold the radio button to activate the system, and you can either speak.
I'm losing loads of time in that final sector. Nearly a second to Verstappen, and I don't know why. Right, so let's just try and do a good final sector. I hear that controller, why no wheel? Because I'm not as fast on the wheel, I'm not as competitive on the wheel. You know, I want this to be, you know, as much as I'm streaming this and I'm loving it and having a great time, I also want to be semi-competitive. And with the wheel, it'd be a much more hard work. Trust me, there will be videos of the wheel, though. The wheel will be a thing. It'll be like a separate either video or stream series of me just trying to be better with it. The reason I'm doing the controller is so I can be a bit more chilled out and do it, you know? But it goes to show my mic is definitely doing the job. It's picking up those crystal clear inputs, you know? I'm scrubbing a bit wide. That's better. That's better. And more speed. Yes, more speed. Right. I love the way I wanted to do a better final sector. So the way that I immediately decided to do that was outbrake myself. See if I can improve anywhere else. Answer, no, not really. Haha, corner cutting. No, we're not gonna. And speeding in the pit lane. Whoops. That's what I do, innit? I'm annoyed that I messed up that lap. But you can only do what you can do. And apparently my best is only good enough for that fast. Hopefully it will knock me outside the top 10 and I can have a more optimal strategy for the race. That in a way, chat, that's kind of what I would prefer. Also, turn off. There we are. Realised my TV was on. And my Xbox as well, which you probably heard. Right, oh, look at all the cars going. Ooh, yes, vroom. Very exciting. Has Jack Aitken set a time yet? Jack Aitken has not set a time. Let's ride on board with Jack. Here he goes. It's my teammate at Incompetent Racing Grand Prix. On his outlap. Is he even going to get round? He's basically going to have to do like a flying lap to get round in time. Let's watch it anyway. How are you coping with the hot Friday weather, Adam? Or how is anyone coping with this hot Friday weather from wherever you are? I only ask Adam because he's also a man from the UK near me. I know, we're very multicultural around here. We've normally got a Belgian. There was Cam, who he's probably asleep right now because he is an Australian. It's winter right there now. Coping with this hot Friday. Coping with the hot weather. Did I really mess that up that bad? Right, Jack's on a lap. I didn't get to watch it. That has upset me greatly.
With qualifying finished,
I finished.
Top three.
Oh.
Verstappen, Hamilton, and Alexander Albon. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
I finished 16th, chat. Is this the live players that you're watching? That was the AI, Adam. That was the AI. But then it decided to just kick me back here. So we got 16th, and Jack, our lovely teammate, got 10th. Okay, but I'm outside the top 10 on the so I can set up a more optimal strategy, which is what I want to do. And we're also beating Giuliano Alesi, and we should beat him because he's in the slowest car and dreadful. So just for your reference, Adam, just so you know, Giuliano is the guy that I originally hired to be my teammate in Season 1, and he was awful, so we got rid of him, and we replaced him with this lovely little Jack Aitken fella that we have. Oh, dear. And then, at the end of the year, Alesi signed on with another team to come back onto the grid, and he's just as awful.
Where we'd want to be on the grid.
You shush up, Jeff. We're going to have a great race. We're going to have a wonderful, wonderful race. Bum, 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 bum.
The Spanish Grand Prix has been a permanent fixture on the Formula One calendar for over 30 years now, and for good reason. Do you remember Michael Schumacher's absolute dominance here in that rain-soaked Grand Prix in 1996? That day he took his first ever victory for Ferrari, and we've had many more iconic...
Unimpressed with your avatar selection. There's no African sunset on Southern Report. There is no real good avatar selection. Like, there's no long-haired ginger Viking-looking bloke. But the stance I've set, he looks like Grand Admiral Thrawn out of Rebels. So, you know, I did what I could with that.
Before we begin,
No, we don't care about the grid. I probably should have paid attention to it in some capacity.
Points finished last race. Let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I agree, Jeff. Let's keep the momentum going. Right, couple extra laps of fuel, as I always do. Medium to hard tyre, because there ain't no way I'm two-stopping around here. It takes apparently 14 seconds longer. A little bit, so I'll give you that. See, he's got the Thrawn pose. Everyone loves the Thrawn pose. 2 laps extra fuel, like I always run. The car just works on the hard tyre. You know, as we saw in Zandvoort in the last stream, for those that were here, the car just came alive. We came out the pits in 7th and we ended up 4th. Could have ended up on the podium if I didn't have a small crash. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we are going to go on to the formation lap, or the parade lap, whatever you want to call it. Building up the power, building up the power, building up the power. Power! Oh, I hear that controller vibration. If I had the wheel, actually, it'd be worse, in all honesty.
We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the
Yeah. I'll do it all, Jeff. You don't have to tell me every race. I mean, granted, that is kind of his job as the engineer, who's keeping an eye on everything. He's like, oh yes, everything needs to be in order. Half of these streams are me just complaining about Jeff, in all honesty. Just try and heat these tyres through the brakes. That's a good way of doing it. Just pumping the You can definitely hear him leaning into the mic as he gets into game mode. Oh, dude, yeah, you know. I'm like, from the back of the chair, now sitting upright. I'm ready to go. There was one race where I was doing so badly, I was literally, like, leaning back in my chair, feet on the desk, just like, nah, not going to get points anyway, who cares? I think that was, like, Silverstone in Season 1. Like, the last 3 laps, I was just, like, you could hear it. I was just sat back and you could just, yep, there we go. That'll do. Right. We're going to have some work to do. As it builds with the lights momentarily. Any minute now. Okay. Here we go. Tension builds. It's lights out and away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. Vettel's had a poor start. I've also had a pretty shocking one. Russell on my left. Let's carry on using overtake down towards the first corner. Everyone's going to brake early. We are just going to absolutely dive bomb it up.com. Oh, there's been some contact. There we are, up into 13th place. Lando Norris has dropped down to P11, outside of the top 10. Where's Jack Aitken? He is in 9th. Or can we get Gasly up the inside here? I think we can if we just... Oh, get Pierre. Not really an overtaking opportunity this corner, but we're doing it. See that message from Lee, which I'm going to read in just a moment as we go up the inside of Lance Stroll. What's that noise? It sounded like contact. Alex Albon leads the charge. Impressive. Co-owner of Team Incompetent Racing looking at keeping Jack Aitken and getting rid of Simon Hull unless he starts scoring points. I got 4th in Zandvoort. And I got 9th in Bahrain. I've got points. Rude. Jack didn't get any points in Zandvoort, I'd like to point out. Oh dear, I was reading your message, Dirge, about the antenna on my car, the way it's rendered. Yeah, the stream does, but like, I can see, obviously, you know, the stem of it crystal clear on my screen, but yeah, the little black speck on your screen, you're like, get this dirt off my screen. And then you find out it's not dirt. Can't even remember what bitrate I'm running, in all honesty. I think it's either 4.5 or 5, something like that. Power! Lewis Hamilton with the fastest lap. Power! Come on!
DRS is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yeah, we'll be there alright, don't you worry. Whoa! Had a bit of a moment there. Some poo definitely came out. I forgot the Spanish Grand Prix is the one where Jeff starts crying about all the engine parts. He's always crying about something. First it's you're not looking after your tyres, or you're not using enough overtake, or you're using the car. God, imagine that, Jeff. The more I use an engine, it gets more worn. Mental. There's no aim, Team Simon, but there is an independent freelancer. Well, it's Incompetent Racing Grand Prix, you know. And how incompetent does it make me look that as the owner of my own team, I can't even score points? I think I'm playing an excellent character. Oh. Shut up, Jeff. Norris trying to attack Jack Aitken into turn 1. Jack is definitely losing touch with the field ahead. We are losing grip behind the McLaren. Oh, there's no grip behind the other car. I could go faster than these two if I were able to get past. If I had traction out of slow corners, I would be a menace. I just need to get close enough out of the final corner, and I will fly past this McLaren. But the problem is he's going to be getting DRS off my teammate. I'm giving up so much time. There are lots of eyes in the team. What, Incompetent Racing Grand Prix? Yeah, I mean, you know, there are a lot of eyes. And incompetent is spelt wrong, but that is part of it. Our logo is an upside down R. Ah, yes, I forgot about that. Yes, let's turn the engine down. Thank you, Jeff, for reminding me. My tyres are on fire. You could fry an egg on these tyres at the moment. I mean, obviously, it would be sort of, you know, spun round and splattered in multiple directions. But if they were stationary, you could fry an egg on them. As we close up to the back of Jack Aitken and Lando Norris, you get the feeling that Jack is sort of causing a train a little bit as some more poo comes out. Maybe that'll make me lighter. Oh, guys, the closest we've ever been. Come on. We just don't have the power. Oh, wait, hold on. Why is it clear? What's clear? Someone had an accident behind. Come on! I know they're going to be pitting soon because of the soft tyre. Kevin Magnussen out of the session. Okay, that explains the yellow flag behind. I need to be careful with Lando because we're looking to sign him at mid-season. So I don't really want to barge him out of the way. I'm not saying that will be factored into his decision-making. Rear end's very loose. Just kind of proves my point. Look how much closer we're getting to Lando and Jack. I just need traction. I was good out of one corner. Just one corner. I need it to be this one. Jack pits. And annoyingly, he's still going to have DRS. Oh, wow. Nearly everyone in the pits. Oh, there's Magnussen's car. That'll be why. Well, annoyingly, Lando is going to be pitting at the end of this lap. So we've missed our opportunity to try and capitalise on getting past now. Why is there a thing? Oh, it's because of my engine, I think. Yeah, the MG UK. Fastest first sector of the race so far. Not bad for a car that Jeff is saying is going to, like, blow up momentarily. I think Lando might be pulling away from me a little bit here. Come on, we can get a sub 120 easily. It will be this lap that it happens as well. If only I could take some of these corners properly. Lando is in. Right. And it's a 119.6. Right, so now we're in fresh air and we're leading the race. Everything is now wonderful. Need to try and pull away from Lance Stroll if I can. Once again, fastest first sector of the race so far, and my DRS is offline. It's not actually too much of a problem because I'm not exactly going to be using it.
The rear wing is down, so you can stay out while we work on a fix.
This team, you work on the remote fix for the DRS. I will continue doing what I can. Be on for another good lap here. 19-1. Wonderful. We are pulling Lance Stroll along. We've made a mistake. And oh, dearie me.
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we fall.
Oh, okay. We made a bit of a mistake there, chat. I thought that having gone on the curb,
New strategy is available on the MFD.
going on the curb. Yeah, we're gonna pit now. We're gonna set hard tyres and we're gonna pit now to come to the end of the race.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Yeah, no, I got on the curb. Thought the car was gonna oversteer, so I turned into the slide, but the slide never came, and I ended up then going onto the gravel. You got that penalty. Yeah, I mean, weird. Don't know if that was deserved or not, but anyway. In a way, I'm glad for the safety car, because it means, I mean, Stroll's got a pit to change his front wing. I've got a pit to change my front wing. And everyone's going to come in to change the hard tyres because, well, why would they not, really? Right, we're going to serve the penalty as well behind the safety car. I'm absolutely fine with that. I wonder what tyres all these guys are going to go to. Right, so we're going to serve the 5 seconds in the pit lane. The guys can't work on the car. They're all going to the soft tyre, so they're all converting to 2 stops. Meanwhile, we have dropped to 19th place, but crucially, chat, we are on the hard tyre going to the end of the race. Everyone else will have to make another pit stop. But we are going to go to the end. Now, granted, this might not work, so I might end up getting stuck behind cars because, you know, we suffered that problem with traction in the first, as you saw in the first stint, behind Lando Norris. And as soon as we got free of him, we were lapping faster. But we've served our penalty. We've changed tyres. I think we'll be fine. I haven't exactly driven perfect races recently, in all honesty. Where's Jack in all of this? Where is Jackie boy?
We're trailing our teammate by 4.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th.
Okay, he's in 11th.
1:36.8.
I actually thank the safety car for this. I might have ruined a couple of people's races, yes, but, you know, down in 19th. We were looking good for some points, I think. It's going to be a bit of a recovery drive, but hey, it makes it interesting. Plus, you know, we can now save a bit of fuel, save the tyres. And that's why we've gone to the hards, chat, because we were going to be coming in end of lap 12 anyway. Lap 12, lap 14, lap whatever, to fit fresh mediums. Oh. Well, what a frantic first 9-10 laps that was. Very exciting. Very crash. Can't believe that happened. We were looking good. And I can't believe I decided to turn into the slide that never came. You know? That was like kind of expecting the racing driver's instinct to kick in, but I didn't need the racing driver's instinct to begin with. Because... yeah. Anyway, I think Raikkonen is leading the Grand Prix. Can I get a full race update?
You currently hold 19th place, and Lacey is ahead of you. The gap is less than a second. They're on fresh mediums. Latifi is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 23 laps to go.
Alright, you're not going to tell me he's leading, no? Whoa! Tried to boot it out of the final corner and didn't. This is Latifi now trying to pass me. I'm sorry. No. It's not going to happen.
Behind is gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
Time to produce one of those great Simon drives. Like we saw in Monza in Season 1, where it looked like I was out of the race and fought my way back to 7th.
Some information on
Oh, that's unfortunate, Lance. That's the man that hit me, by the way, just so you know. Oh, front end responded way better than I anticipated there. Don't like that bollard. It needed to be destroyed. Thankfully, Kimi Raikkonen's the leader, and I don't really think the rest of the field is going to get away in all actuality. Let's just try and cheat a little bit. I expect that Williams to be quite the draggy car, so I'm hoping I can just catch him under battery power, but it's not happening. Okay. So other than just by being the superior driver in every way, shape and or form, I'm on a harder tyre in a slower car, or sorry, in a slower car, I'm in a faster car than Giuliano Alesi. We just need to try and pass him as soon as possible to prevent any lost time. And annoyingly, I think if I had just stayed online, unless we do an absolute send.McGee. Sorry, Giuliano. Apparently the stewards were absolutely fine with that as well. Let's turn the engine down. Oops, gone a bit.
Okay, this is Jeff. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards will award you a penalty.
Listen, I went wide. I think that was perfectly acceptable.
DRS is now online.
Okay, right, up to P18. Like I've said, the field really hasn't managed to get away too much because Raikkonen is leading the race, and I don't think the Red Bulls have actually got the engine power to overtake the Ferrari-powered Alfa Romeo. Don't want to count my chickens, chat, but we might be looking all right here. I don't like how slow the AI are into that braking zone. Or just how slow they are in general. I nearly crashed into the back of Giovinazzi as we carry the speed. Oh, I thought about it. Not really an overtaking opportunity, but I will definitely be honest and say I thought about it. Right, Raikkonen has unfortunately now pit, which means the field is no longer being held up by the Iceman. So he's now going to fit the hard tyre and go to the end of the race. Come here, Giovinazzi. Ooh, he's a bit squirrely there, chat. Little bit loose and sideways. Oh, this is a chance. This is a chance. That one was less of a dive bomb. That one was more measured. Up the inside of Giovinazzi, up into 16th. That might be our overtaking place of choice if we can't get him into turn one. God, you can tell the AI have been released, can't you? As they now start setting fastest laps.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
We're not catching up, regardless of battery deployment. Right, Lance Stroll. Oh, look at the speed. He went to turn in and soon realised I was there. That was incredible. Oh, yes. Here we go. Wide we go. I wonder how long those guys can make it on their soft tyres. About that long is the answer. Right, personal best. Right, up behind Russell. Be another opportunity. Up the inside of Russell. Now we've got a bit of a gap. And then it's Jackie boy. Try and pull Russell along a little bit. Now, we're not going to use too much battery. We've got the feeling we're going to drop him for most of this next lap because our car is simply better than the Haas. We could be looking good here, chat. I know I've said this a couple of times, but we could be looking very tasty here. Just over half race distance gone. We haven't got to pit, but everyone in front of me does, to my knowledge. Might not be driving a great race in terms of my actual driving skill. And strategically we haven't played it that well, either because we might have caused the safety car. We might have killed, well, not killed Lance Stroll. He's still alive, obviously, because he's driving in the race, but my only concern is going to be the tyres at the end of the race. I'm not saying we're going to win, but we are definitely in a great position to get some wonderful points. Ricciardo and Hamilton in. Personal best lap of the race with a brilliant final sector. Ah. Yeah, all right. I was pushing my boundaries a little bit. I can accept that. That's my mistake. That's my burden to bear. Just don't do it again. Light lift. There we are. Bit of accelerate. We are literally on to match our lap from before. Cheeky boy. Yeah, well, I mean, it is kind of a three strikes you're out policy. There's Jack in the pits.
Jack is coming in for a stop. Gap to car in front.
And we are now up to 3rd place in the Spanish Grand Prix. And it looks to me like Albon and Norris have got some pitting to do. Are you trying to entice me with food, Adam? I briefly saw the context of that message. I'll read it on the next proper straight. Listen, as a man who is trying to lose as much weight as possible, I think that said 60% off Papa John's. Until Sunday orders over 20 quid. Ooh. I've picked a rough game for trying to like read chat and interact, you know, because I've got to really pay attention to the driving. Oh, this is a personal best. And we're going to take the lead. We have taken the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix on to lap 21. Right. That's all the pit stops now made.
Is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Perez second, who's also at the back of the safety car period with me. Perez second, Albon third, Verstappen fourth, Hamilton in fifth. Hamilton's on the hard tyre though. Everyone else on the mediums. Now what we do need to bear in mind is we have a 3-second time penalty.
Okay, the safety car is out.
Oh, and that's going to completely...
At a reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
That's so frustrating. We were set, chat. We were set.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce
Do
your pace.
I pit for softer tyres? Because they've all got to drive to a delta. I'd rather be on the same tyre as them, so yes, let's pit. Pit for the softer tyres. See, Perez has done the same thing. Perez has pitted for a softer set of tyres. Makes sense.
Exit.
2-second stop.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Oh, we're ahead of Leclerc. Just. Yeah, I did not want to be on that worn-out set of hard tyres because I think at the end of the day, what would have happened is the Red Bulls will have mugged me and the Mercedes will have mugged me. And with my 3-second penalty. So I think that was a tactical decision I needed to make to be on the faster tyre to get to the end of the Grand Prix. Do I think it's the best move I've made? Probably not, but realistically I needed to do something. We were looking set for a really good result before this safety car. We were going to run to the end on the hard tyre. It's that 3-second time penalty that really got me thinking about that. If I didn't have that, then I'd have just stayed out. But the fact I've got the 3-second time penalty has led me to believe stay in or, you know, pit, because we can pass Sainz. I think we can pass Sainz. Just on pace. Ricciardo, we've got a softer tyre. We can pass Ricciardo. It was a good decision. I'd like to think it was a good decision. Ricciardo, we can pass on pace. Hamilton is on the hards. Bottas also on the... Okay, so both Mercedes on the hards. I'm not saying I'm going to immediately catch the... I'm not saying I'm going to catch the Mercedes, but... Sadie pops in every once in a while. Welcome to the stream, as always. Got after this race, chat, we got Monaco to do, and I'm melting. I've just realised I have a drink of water next to me. It's probably got nice and warm. What if I were to... kind of want to take a drink. Kind of really want to take a drink. I'll do it on the straight. I'll be able to get away with it there. Is the safety car coming in this lap? We'll find out momentarily.
Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature. And remember,
I saw Science was slowing down, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, don't crash into him. I had one hand on my controller, and it was literally only on the accelerator. Right, we're gonna just go up to Rich. We are gonna try and attack the McLaren off the restart. I don't think we're gonna get it immediately. We just haven't got the traction at the final corner. It's really frustrating. The Ferrari is behind. Look at the mid-corner speed we held over Sainz. Jeff, I swear to God, if you keep talking about these tyres, I'm just going to hit you. Oh, this is mine. This is mine for the taking. I am using overtake. Chill your bean. What I need is a button on your steering wheel. Lovely shot of hot fluids that is not coffee. Turbulent air probably going to start kicking in any moment now behind the McLaren. Not the McLaren, the Renault. Thinking down the Rook of 2021. Right, that Renault is on hard tyres, and it's a slower car than me. I know I can pass him. I know I can beat Daniel Ricciardo in this Grand Prix. I just need to be close enough to have a go. Sadly, we are not close enough to have a go this time around. He's getting a bit loose in the Renault. We just haven't got the run out of the chicane. Come on! No! Why is he able to just be faster? Why can he do that? Bottas looks slow, I'm not going to lie. I don't think getting past Danny Rick is the resolution here. We're going to need to pass both cars. We want to get away from this absolute train. Just haven't got it in a straight line, annoyingly. And Quaku's here. How's it going, Quaku? Oh, Ricardo!
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
I will drop down to mix 2 soon. Once I pass this Renault or the end of the lap, whatever happens first. I tried to stay flat. Couldn't. No, we're gonna drop it down now. I tried to stay flat to see if that would give me the best opportunity, and I ended up nearly understeering off into the gravel. I think we might be stuck. I need one of two things to happen right now. Either Bottas to pull away, which gives me more access, or, you know, which means Daniel Ricciardo's not getting his DRS, or the Bottas to slow up and actually push him into me. Either way, I need something to happen soon. Fastest first sector of the race so far. It ain't going to mean nothing, though, if I can't get past.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
I thought that Renault on hards would just be, like, easy meat, in all honesty, but it is proving to be quite the worthy adversary. Maybe if we cheat a little bit. There we are. He's still got it. It's a personal best, but even with a small amount of cheating, we can't get past him. Too late to turn in. Couldn't carry the speed that I wanted to. God, chat. I'm just not going to make it. And we've got a 3-second time penalty to contest with. Oh, that's not going to help. The annoying thing is we're so much better on the brakes. There's Albon and Hamilton. Trade blows at the front. It's another new personal best. Jeff, I am well aware on what needs to happen with these tyres. Whoa-ho-ho-ho! Slide McGee. Come on. Oh, I can't get within half a second.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Bottas, just go faster. Please go faster. I beg of you. How am I... That was the closest I've... If Bottas wasn't in front giving Ricciardo DRS, I would have been passed right there. That is beyond frustrating. Tries to push too hard. That's cost me.
Albon has the lead. Gap to teammate behind is 5.7 seconds.
I can't do it. There's the slide. Sorry, Ocon. That's my fault. What? Oh! Oh, God, it's front wing. I can't drive. Have I got no front wing completely? This race went up and down and up and then back down, chat.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
It's annoying because even with that penalty, I think we could have finished in the points. Wow, Verstappen down in 17th. I think even a Lacey's going to beat me in this one, chat.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
I don't want to drive another lap with no front wing. And speeding in the pit lane, because why not? This race has gone to hell. Oh. Why am I throwing it away? This happened at the start of Season 1. I'd get myself into good positions and then throw it away.
Go now.
Last finisher on the road, chat. That's where we're going to be today.
This is your final lap of the race.
We've gone from... Alex Albon, though, wins it for Red Bull. That's exciting. Disappointed ain't the word. We were on for a really strong result.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Another Spanish Grand Prix is over, and what a special race it was. Talk to me, Ants. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Do you know, it's annoying because even with the 3-second penalty, I think we would have got 8th or 9th today, I think.
So, let's review the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table.
So Ricciardo
Let's
finished
discuss, Ant. Who would you say is
6.4
a
behind
contender for driver of the day?
You
Albon.
can't fault anything that Sergio Perez did out on the track today. He drove flawlessly, making him an easy pick.
Let's move
Given
on
the
to
fact that we were about
constructors.
a few
Mercedes
tenths
continue
behind
to
him, we would have
extend
got
their
8th.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
It was the fact that earlier on in the race, 3 penalties. Earlier on in the race, we had an off, which I thought we were going to slide, so I turned into it, but of course, we then didn't slide, so I went into the gravel. So that one, I didn't think we were going to slide, and then we did slide, but by the time I turned into it, it was too late, and yeah.
Good day today. Let's have your take.
What? Hello?
How do you feel this season is going for you? Is the car competitive?
Sure, yeah, the car's great. It's, that one.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
No. None of us want to be the person to back down. These things happen.
You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling?
No, I'm not in the mood to talk, Claire.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Oh, you are far too upbeat about this woman. Hey, we got some money, though. Because that's something. And now we get to go into Monaco, chat! Yay! Right, we've got 8 days. Let's have a nice funded team event at home, shall we? Let's get everyone's morale up. Then let's do something for the sponsors, and then let's get some simulator training for Jack, because why not? Right, 20 mils. We've got 10 mil to play with. What can I do from a facilities perspective that costs 10 million? See, that's 12 million. That would take it to a Spec 3 facility, I think, though. Or we could go resource point generation on the powertrain. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to get more resource points. Yeah, we're going to do that. Right. More resource points. How does Jack look in terms of driver market now? Jack Aitken. He's around here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Still way cheaper than both the Williams drivers. And better, I would say. Well, Lance Stroll is only 79 rated. Has that gone down? I thought he was rated higher than that. Where's Checo, actually? Checo Perez, 86 rated. Not bad. Not bad. Right, anyway. It's Monaco next. But before we get into that, I'm going to get a drink. Because... oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Right, BLB. Buongiorno. I have returned. I have coffee, and yes, I should definitely do that. I've been meaning to do that. I've been trying to find a decent like site now for like BRB scenes that actually pulls information in, because I used to use player.me for my like overlays and transitions and stuff, but they don't allow integration with YouTube anymore. So it just doesn't really do anything. But yeah, I get what you mean, and I should do something like that. Anyway, shall we just progress, because we've now got to get Monaco out of the way.
I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but
That's
some of
upsetting.
them have failed the quality control.
That's upsetting.
Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D scope.
Let's just do that. That'll be on the car for... That's a shame. Yeah. So I need to find a good one. But I'm potentially looking at Streamlabs Prime. I haven't actually, you know, signed up to it as of yet. When you get paid and all that. So we've now apparently overtaken Ferrari as the third fastest car. Right. Monaco. Yes, we're going to replace the gearbox. I also didn't put a fresh engine in the car. I'll do that when it loads. Right, I want to put the older engine in the car. I don't want to be using the new ICE or turbocharger for this Monaco Grand Prix. Weather forecast. All clean and dry in the race. That's what I want to see, because in Season 1, it was a bit of a wet boy. And didn't work out so hot. Hopefully, we won't go through as many front wings as we did in Season 1. Hopefully, we actually finish the race. That'd be nice. Because I swear to God, if I chuck this thing into the barrier, I'm just going to quit life. Want to get a stream deck as well, but we'll see.
Chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Right, I want to run... See, I remember... Where's my... Not my phone, I want... See, there was a setup that someone... It is a very pink car, yeah. The Racing Point is a very pink car. I remember someone saying they run like 1.8 wings around Monaco. I'm curious. I'm legitimately very curious. Right, we want softer suspension. We want... I think that's fine, and we want to raise the car a bit as well because it's Monaco. Let's reduce tyre pressures as well. Right, should we give this a go? Because I'm legitimately curious as to... In fact, actually, I'm gonna save this car setup, and I'm going to call it Monaco. There we go. Right. Should we see how this performs? Because it doesn't... The logic of the setup doesn't make any sense. But I'm curious to try. No, see, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. I think that might be a wheel thing. I also apparently have front wing damage. Good. We're going to go through a lot of front wings, chat, I think. Anyway. Car setup. More front wing. Yes, I think that's right. And low rated here. How's it going, my dude? (1.8) wings. So I try the 1.8 wing, and it's like no. It's no. That just no. Right. Let's not stuff this into a barrier. God, it actually feels like the front's connected to the car. God, imagine that with some front downforce. A little bit too connected to the car, because apparently I want to turn into the wall all the time. Right, now we're gonna I can't be dealing with these greens. We want purples. We want purples on our track acclimatization. Purple indicates we are doing well. There we go. Let's just feed the power. There we are. Right. On the gas. Ooh. Car sounds meaty through the tunnel. That green. I was literally accelerating as hard as I possibly could be. Anyway, whoops. Might have missed it just a little bit.
Approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
That should be a purple lap. I hope it's a purple lap. It is. Wonderful. Don't care that it was slower than anyone else. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. We're just going to try and knock out these practice programs as fast as possible, because Monaco is kind of something that I want to get out of the way. It's like, you know, I like to think I can do well around here. But I've never successfully fully streamed a Monaco Grand Prix. So I'm hoping that we can, you know, 39 laps around the Principality. Yeah, that won't be hard. Oh, I got a record at Monaco, apparently. Don't know what that record at Monaco is. Cut the first corner beautifully. Excellent work, Simon. Chat, who is hyped for Monaco? Just gotta wait for it to rotate. It's so annoying. There we are. Through Portier. And on the power. Ever so slightly. Yep, we exceeded track limits a little bit. And through the final corner on the power. And up towards the line for a nice purple lap. Easy does it. 5th fastest. That's what we want. How are you today, Terry? Did I ask? I can't remember if I asked or not. Anyway, how are you? Front wing. I didn't have front wing damage. Oh, it's ridiculous. No, I don't remember there being damage. Fuel management. I don't remember hitting the wall. I'm only running full as well. I don't want to run the simulation damage around here. We'd be out, like, immediately. Wonder how much car is embedded in those shop walls from years of races. Oh dear, did I bump the wall? I might have bumped the wall a little bit. Hold on, I don't want to bump the wall. Yeah, there's just bits of F1 car everywhere. Right, I need to concentrate around Monaco. So we're going into concentration mode. Here we go. Cut the first corner nicely. Beautiful. Up the hill. Mount the curbs nicely. Turn it in. Feed it on. There we are. This is where we should gain time in a relative straight line, but we don't appear to have gained much in the slightest. It's fine, because we'll just do that. There we are. I don't mind slightly cheating. There we are. See, that's how you do it, chat. Now into Rascass. Oh, we're only a couple tenths. That's fine. We'll take green. We'll take green. I'm not too concerned with purple, in all honesty. Because it's Monaco, and I don't want to have to do things quickly. Wonder how much car is embedded in those shop walls from years of races going by at stupid speed. Well, there was the time that I can't remember the driver and I can't remember the year, but coming out the tunnel, he sort of went into the ocean or to the Marina Bay. Can't remember who it was, but yeah, there was an F1 driver who came out the tunnel and ended up in the Bay area, like in the drink, him and his car. Many years ago, like we're talking 50s or 60s.
A few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
A good race strategy is just... Oh dear. I don't like front wing damage. I must admit, the flashbacks and everything, they're only going to be used in practice, right? We don't do it in the race. Well, we do it in case there's like a first lap incident or crash. And like we might need to restart or do a flashback. But once I cross the line onto the second lap, there are no flashbacks, there are no restarts. Because, you know, I don't like doing that. I don't want it to be out on the first lap because that's not exactly very entertaining, is it, chat? You know, if I wanted to just erase that incident from the Spanish Grand Prix, I could have flashbacked, but I didn't. I had to live with my mistake. Hence why when I buried the car into the wall at Massenet in Season 1 of Monaco on the 5th lap, or 4th lap, can't even remember how far I made it in that Grand Prix. Apparently I'm not late enough on the brakes into Rascass. Paul Hawkins in the Lotus. I can't remember exactly who. I remember watching a video on it recently. No, not it specifically. I think it was like, you know, moments of the Monaco Grand Prix you may not remember. It was like a year-old video on the F1 YouTube channel. The amazing thing was, I remember the driver saying he didn't didn't die because of that incident, but he died like 4 days later in something else. It was insane, like not of his injuries as well. It was just. Oh, deep into tobacco there. I love how much I can just cut turn 1. It's so ridiculous. Whoop. Slightly tap the wall. Whoa! It's fun when an F1 car power slides, but
Okay, super job so far.
lovely.
Great data. Stay focused.
No, there is no staying focused. I'm afraid that I am done with that test. Could try the quality pace program, but I'm not feeling that confident in it, in all honesty. What's the harm in giving it a go, though, right? Take the old whip round the streets of Monte Carlo. Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to take the Nouvelle chicane. It's definitely not how we're going to, though.
Don't worry about tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
That was definitely... Yeah, I was going to say, I'm surprised I didn't get a warning for that one. It's funny, though, isn't it? Oh, for God. I kind of knew I was going to hit the wall there. That's so frustrating. I'm getting so much understeer through Casino Square. According to the lap time delta, I am just slow through like the Lowe's hairpin and through there. Thankfully, we can cheese it a little bit through. Latifi being directly in front of me isn't what I would call helping. Right, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I've got a horrible feeling about this one, chat. I really do. Anyway, whatever. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
And with all the cars now over the line,
Jack looking quick.
Bottas.
Don't know why I'm looking so slow. Oh, I can't believe it's so hot. Hey, resource points. It's nice. Team Acclaim is definitely not 17 at all. In the slightest. How many resource points have we now got? I know I could have checked on that screen, but I was like, nah, and we're not gonna wait. You know, we're not gonna wait for the presentation. We're just gonna on we go sort of thing. Right, we have 1,600 resource points. Lovely. We're not working on anything on the chassis, nor the powertrain. That's fuel efficiency. That's fuel efficiency. We could do with a little bit of fuel efficiency. Not going to say no to fuel efficiency. There we are. Splendid. And that gets us towards a couple of major upgrades. Wonderful. Chassis-wise, we're pretty much there. Downforce needs a bit of work. But we'll worry about that in the somewhat near future. Anyway, time for qualifying. Right, we're not faffing about here. Away we go. I'm not expecting a lot out of this Monaco Grand Prix chat, if I'm 100% honest. Kind of after Monaco and Baku is where I'm better. The start of the season is never good for me. I always kind of make up points later on, you know. It's always where I've been stronger. Hate waiting for your car to rotate at this hairpin. Hate just waiting for your car to rotate in Monaco in general. This track uses ERS a lot. Just realised that we ran out of battery some time ago. Where's our first lap put us? Oh, it puts us ahead of Perez and Magnussen. Can't really complain there.
There's only one lap of fuel.
Ooh. Fastest in the first sector, losing a couple tenths in the middle, and fastest, or nearly fast in the third. Okay. This isn't dreadful, you know. Track's busy right now, so we're not going to go out.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 10.6. We're 15th in the speed
15th in the speed trap.
and 76.0 miles per hour.
Oosh. We're only a tenth off pole. That's interesting. Is Jack out on track? Jack's not out on track. He doesn't exactly want to appear like he's setting lap times, does he? Cicero's back. Has it, or Cicero rather, not Cicero. How you doing, my man? Right, we're down to 7th. Who has gone faster than me? Right, Jack is out on track. Let's ride on board with Jack Aitken. Not gonna lie, we're riding on board with Jack Aitken while I can drink my coffee. Jack went 12th. Windows 10 uses entire disk out of nowhere. I had that issue on Windows 10. I get it every once in a while. I don't necessarily have it anymore. My resolution I found, have you tried Google? I know that's like the dick answer, but the reason I ask is when I Googled it, if I changed my PC up to high power output, it resolved it after a couple of minutes. Then you could bump it back down to normal. Anyway, right, shall we go out and do a lap? Just realised the car wasn't set up to go on a lap. There we are. Beautiful. Right, yes, we made a small mistake there, I will admit. So let's now try that again. It was right at the start of our quali lap. If that was mid-quali lap, I wouldn't have done that. Just so we are clear, chat. Oh, you don't cut turn 1, it certainly costs you a bit of time, doesn't it? And I've gone deep into the mirror boat. I know this isn't called the Lowe's hairpin anymore. The hotel's been called something else now. Yeah, we've gone through that front wing. We turned in a bit too early into back there.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Oh dear. Monaco's not going to go well. Right, anyway. Fresh tyres. Because why not? Right. One more lap. Forward onto the breach. Aitken in 11th. We've slightly out-qualified him. Ride the curb beautifully. There we go. And by ride the curb, I do mean corner cut ever so slightly. I'm not too proud to admit it, chat, at all. Fastest first sector of the session so far. Look at that. Ooh, got very close to the wall coming out of Portier. I've missed the apex completely at the back. PRS planted. It's over a 2.5 improvement. Where's it going to put us? P2! P2! Oh dear. As far as final flying laps go, that was a solid one. Alright, well I'm going to save as much wear on my tyres as possible then, just in case we end up in... why is Norris currently the... Is Lando Norris on for pole position at Monaco? We're going to do the in-lap and just save as much life in our tyres as possible. Chat, we could be on for a banger here.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:10.3.
Oh, it is approximately 8,000 degrees in my room, chat. And what is up, Sarth X or Sareth X Beats? How are you doing today, my dude?
And with qualifying complete, let's review our
How
top
did we
three
end up
today.
11th?
Verstappen, Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
I was very happy with my lap, and we've only gone and ended up 11th. Actually, chat, I'm not too upset with 11th because we can then run... I don't think there is really a two-stop round Monaco. I think it is literally, we can still just do... Could we do medium hards?
Good day today.
I don't necessarily
Have
want
your take
to.
on it. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Wow, okay, so we've got Verstappen, Bottas, Vettel or Leclerc. I don't really want any of these to be my rival, but in case I had to say someone, we're going to aim for Charlie Boy.
Interesting result today. Would you say that you're happy with your performance?
I would, yeah. I'd say I actually enjoyed myself out there. I'm actually quite happy with 11th. It's exactly where I was aiming the car to be. Because 11th means optimal strategy. Look at us dapper chappers. Wonderful. Right, into the Monaco Grand Prix, chat. We can do this. Leclerc has only won 1 out of 4 of his rivalries. Oh dear, oh dear. It's not good for him, is it? Oh, can we win this? Can we win this race? Can we finish this race? Rather, I should say, not can we win this race. Can we finish this race?
Formula One returns to Monte Carlo once again today, home to the world-famous Monte Carlo Casino, first opened in 1863. And, of course, a certain road race, first held here in 1929. There's no greater an occasion, no more valuable a win than the Monaco Grand Prix.
I've just realised I didn't do my special livery. Ah well. Whoops.
The cars climb around 40 metres up through Beau Rivage, onto the casino, and then descending down towards the harbour through Sector 2. It's a very short run from pole position to the first of the 19 corners here, 7 to the left and 11 to the right. There's one single DRS zone as well, so don't expect that to make overtaking any easier today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Albon, Daniel Ricciardo, and Kvyat, Aitken, Bottas, Vettel, and Lando Norris. The captain, Hamilton, Lance Stroll.
We qualified ahead of Hamilton. I didn't even pay attention to where, like, Hamilton qualified.
And Pierre Gasly, Ocon, Raikkonen, Alesi, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down.
I only really paid attention to where, like, me and Aitken ended up. Oh well. Right. Yeah, soft to hard, I think, is the strategy to go with. Although apparently the 2-stop is quicker by 4 seconds. But track position is the most important thing around Monaco. What tyre is everyone else starting on? Soft, 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 soft. Me and Hamilton. Okay, there's a few medium runners at the back. I think I'm going to go with this one. You know? Track position for me is more important than speed around Monaco. Yeah, let's go for it. Because hopefully what will happen, and I don't mean this horribly towards Jack Aitken, I'm hoping he sort of, you know, causes a bit of a bottle up through the field. Like, he doesn't really get away at the start. And that means everyone on the soft tyre behind him will have to pit, and then we get, you know, released somewhat into fresh air. That's kind of the goal. I know that I must admit I'm probably not going to give it 110% in the race, because, well, it's Monaco, and I really don't want to throw it into the barrier. It would be ideal if I didn't, you know? Man, I remember doing this warm-up lap, or this formation lap, whatever you want to call it, in the wet in Season 1, and my God, it was not a pleasant experience. How are the tyres looking? Cold. Cold AF. Esteban Ocon has been disqualified. Kimi Raikkonen has been disqualified. Interesting. Well, we're down to 20 runners immediately. Probably the fewest times we see Hamilton in P12. I know! I'm not going to complain about Lewis being in P12. The problem is he's also going to be with me on the optimal strategy, so he's actually probably going to end up with a really good result. Oddly enough, we qualified better in Season 1 than Season 2. In Season 1, well, it wasn't much better. We qualified 10th. But it's still better. Anyway, here we go. Monaco Grand Prix time, chat. Tension builds. It's lights out and away we go for the Monaco Grand Prix. We've had a great start. I did have to lift off, so I didn't actually run into Sebastian Vettel. I've put my nose in, and I made some contact with a Ferrari, I think. Aikens had a flyer. He is up to 5th by the looks of it. Alright, we're going to immediately turn the car down because I don't really want to use too much fuel at this early juncture of the Grand Prix. Aitken is getting his elbows out early. Look at this. He's up in P5. I mean, we're up to P8, so I'll take it as we all go around the Lowe's hairpin for the first time. Be careful, Hamilton might take you out. No, my name's not Alex Albon. He only takes out people called Alex Albon. Right, now all I really need to do is keep my nose clean. Don't know how much of chat I'm going to be able to read this race, in all honesty. Because, you know, you need to be alert on a street circuit. I'm ahead of the big boys. We are ahead of a few of the big boys. Thankfully, this is Season 2 and our car is actually not dreadful. We have done some upgrades. We're apparently the 3rd fastest car. Apparently. But we're on the medium tyre.
Right, we think the car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps.
And I'm going to be honest, chat. Like I've said, I'm probably not going to give it my all this race because I just want to keep it out the barriers. And not, you know, just not throw away a decent result. But yeah, like I said, I don't know how much opportunity I'm going to have to read chat is the only thing.
Okay, we're monitoring somewhere on the ICE. Beware that we will start to see a loss of power.
It's fine, it's Monaco. We don't need to worry about power, as Daniel Ricciardo showed back in 2018.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second.
Lance Stroll with the fastest lap of the race. Oh well, Lance Stroll is also behind me. Not sure what happened at the start of the race, but Hamilton appears to be stuck behind a McLaren. Or is that Bottas? I'm actually not sure. There was some argy-bargy into turn 1. I do know that was a thing.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
I need to be careful with that hairpin. I really don't want to get like a corner cutting penalty. Same there, really. As Max Verstappen now sets the fastest lap of the race. And Aitken's really not, you know,
The car ahead is 1.5 seconds.
really not holding the guys up ahead, you know, he's not holding them up. I mean, they're not getting too far away from me, which I'm not going to complain about. Bottas. So Bottas is clearly pit, so no, that is Hamilton stuck behind the McLaren. Don't know why Bottas is pit. Must have had some damage at the end of the first lap.
Accumulating some air on the MGUK. To manage this, we need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Oh, it's just a matter of keep my head down. Not really a lot is going to happen at the start of this race. Stroll's going to be catching me up because he is on a softer tyre. And like I've said, I'm taking it easy. But things could get spicy later on as pit stops happen and all that. So strap in, chat. It might not be the most exciting Monaco Grand Prix, and I might not talk that much because I'm paying attention. But you never know what could happen. I'm actually going to stop using my battery so we can actually accumulate some back. I've got a worn MG UK.
Reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control.
I'm trying, Jeff. It is the Monaco Grand Prix, and I'm not exactly following Kvyat very closely. So next race, Baku. We'll probably stick a fresh engine. Do I want a fresh engine for Baku? I'll probably run a fresh ICE and a fresh turbocharger. In fact, I might actually just run a whole fresh engine, in all honesty. Oh dear, that's the wall. Is that damage? No, good. That was close. We were looking quite fast in that first sector. I've all of a sudden got distracted, and I wish I'd be able to tell you it was by something, but it really wasn't. So guys on the softs should be pitting within a couple of laps if they're on a two-stop. If they're not on a two-stop, and I have got a slight front wing damage, I thought I might. Doesn't actually appear to be affecting me too much. I'm annoyed that I've managed to accumulate that damage. But it's drivable. So I'm going to set my front wing repair to no.
The car ahead is beginning to pull away.
I know I didn't get the damage on the exit of turn 1. I think it was down towards Mirabeau is where I managed to get the damage. But yeah, it's not really affecting the car. As you can see, it's not really affecting my sector times.
Engines showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
God, first time I've been in DRS. Maybe the soft tyre is going to start falling off soon. That wall is the most devastating one on the circuit, I feel. Jack appears to be, oh dear, slowing the field up. Or Kvyat is just slow in general. Don't know if I've caused slightly more damage on the front wing, in all honesty. No, I think the damage is about the same as what it was. I think it's just the soft tyre going off has impacted Kvyat's pace. It's going to be very similar to Spain though, where I mean, this is Monaco, so trying to overtake is going to be very challenging indeed. More might be a game of patience more than anything else, in all honesty. Something I'm not a master at, but I get the feeling I might need to be in this Grand Prix. They've got to be coming in soon. And if they're not, then they are pushing for a one-stop. Latifi out. Not quite close enough to go for the Raskas dive bomb. Not got the traction out of Anthony Nogues, sadly. I would love to, Jeff. Well, it's going to switch to the inside. I said it was about patience, but I saw an opportunity, and you best believe I took it. Oh, that was clenchy. I can relax a little now. Found the spot of the track where Kvyat looked a little vulnerable, and I did not wait to pounce. Cars are going to start pitting. They are pitting. There goes Aitken. There goes Ricciardo. They are in for their stops. Leclerc is leading this motor race. The man who I said is my rival, oddly enough. So that doesn't bode well for me. I'd love to know what tyre they're fitting to those cars, and I bet it's the hard. It only makes logical sense for it to be the hard tyre. If they pick a two-stop now, I think Lando Norris is very much being a cork in the bottle from what I just saw on the minimap. And I can only hope... Oh, he's on the soft tyre. He's not going to stay out that long, really. Oh, that soft tyre's gone off. Look, Stroll is dropping back. I'm closing in on Albon and Leclerc, but then I've just damaged my front wing.
You've taken some minor damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
I don't think the front wing's that bad. Right, they've gone to the mediums.
We're leading our
I think they feel they can carry the mediums to the end of the race. But here's the thing. Are they going to come out behind... I'm going to change my front wing damage to yes when I get the chance to actually make that amendment. There we go. God, Jeff really wants me to take a new strategy, considering I have given the front wing a bit of a clout. It's not dreadful, I must admit. But the thing is, those leaders are now stuck in a train of some description.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I could have got away with not changing it had I just left it at the damage it was at. Right, Stroll is in. And if he's now in, that's the last sort of stopgap I will have seen. So as such, we're going to box this lap. Now we are also, of course, going to have to change our front wing, which is a little disappointing, chap, in all honesty.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
That's a point. Yeah, look, Hamilton and Verstappen gaining on me quite substantially.
Understood, copy that. Copy that. That's for next box. Right, come in at the end of this lap.
Yeah, they are gaining at a vast rate of knots. So whoever they've been held up by it. I'd love to go to my actual pit stop lap, but I can't, not with this front wing in the condition that it's in. Okay. I'm so annoyed that I managed to get that damage. I really am. But it is what it is. We can get a set of hards to the end. Come on. Go, 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 go.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Really didn't need that lost time. Really did not need that lost time. I've already given it a light tap. Are you serious? I've already grazed the wall. Oh, that's on me, I guess. Right. See, look how much further behind Aitken we are than we were. Now, can they push the mediums to go to the end? That's the question. I don't think they can. We were ahead of Norris before he changed his tyres.
Our gap to the car in front is 2.3 seconds. You're dropping a second a lap to the car behind. 1 second.
I'd love to know how you've come to that conclusion, Jeff, considering we haven't even done a flying lap with them yet. Plus, look, AI now all bottlenecking behind a Williams. That corner cut, though, is so dumb. What have you missed? We led the race briefly. We did have a damaged front wing, though, so I've had to change the front wing. And I'm on the hard tyre. I'm sort of hoping that everyone is on a two-stop strategy and has to pit again, whereas we don't have to pit again. So I'm hoping that our current P16 will, you know, change to something a bit more representative as Gasly really tries to get past me coming out the tunnel. I'll admit the hard tyre is not feeling great round here, but what options did I have, really? No, we're fine.
Okay, gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
All I pretty much have to do is wait for these second stops, because I'm sure they're coming. And just sit in the box seat, really. And let everyone fall behind me after their tyres wear out. Because look at this. Look at this, chat. Gasly wants in, trying to go past.
Keep pushing. The car behind can't keep up with the pace. We think they're struggling with fuel.
This tyre is disgusting in the middle sector. Once that Williams pits, everyone is going to pull away. That's the sad element of this. Everyone's going to pull away at a vast rate of knots. Okay, yeah, I deserve that, exceeding track limits. That was the biggest of corner cuts, even though my ones earlier were quite vast as well. Perez thought he was opening up the door like Kvyat did earlier in the race. Oof. Gasly has stuck his AlphaTauri where it doesn't belong. Oh no, the Williams and the
We've moved into P14.
Williams and the Haas have pit. That's going to be front wing damage. I hate everything. Need to keep this calm, and I'm not doing that. Oh, still doesn't feel bad. Here comes Gasly again. There is the And the Renault, oh, that was a terrible run through turn 1. Terrible run. Nearly hit the wall again myself. You've really got to know the limits around Monaco to get the most out of it, and sadly I don't, as I once again tapped the barrier. I can only hope that was with my tyre, and I've not caused more damage to my front wing. So I get the feeling I have. No, it seems okay. That's corner cut, yep. I was on the wrong line going into the corner. Right, no more of those, please, otherwise that's a penalty. I think I'm going to take a cold shower after this stream, chat. Honestly, I'm just sweating from the pressure and just sweating because of the heat. Jack is just in that train of cars up ahead. Like I say, I hope they've got to pit again. I could ask Jeff, actually. I might do that.
Ers is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 2.4 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 14.4. You're losing around 3/10 a lap.
He didn't mention anything about a stop. That doesn't fill me with a lot of joy. I was hoping he was going to mention something about a stop. I think Gasly actually hit me there. Oh, for crying out loud. I can't do it today, chat. I just can't drive.
Complete, go now.
Hey, that was a wing change in 6.4 seconds. I'll give him that. Right, anyway. Let's use some of this fuel, shall we? I've got nothing better to do now. At least the positive I can look at is if they do have stops remaining, then I'm on fresher tyres and I can run a high engine mixture. So I might be able to make up some lost seconds. But I'm kind of clutching at straws here, chat. Not been a good Monaco Grand Prix for me. Fastest final sector of the race. Didn't get the turning point right into to back, but
Gap to teammate ahead is 27.7 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 7th. The time last lap was a 1:14.3.
okay, a 1:14.3. We went 1.3 seconds faster than in that time around. If we could keep that pace up, chat, if they do need to pit again, we're in with a chance. Just scare Russell out the way, which is exactly what we've done. Sorry, George. I don't have time to be sitting behind other cars. The thing is, the more laps the AI do on that set of tyres, I'm more inclined to believe that they're not going to pit again. I got greedy. I got greedy.
MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, come on. There we go. That'll do.
Sit tight, the marshals are on the way.
Sorry, chat. It's 2 retirements from the Monaco Grand Prix, but I just... struggling to concentrate. Really struggling to concentrate.
They've done it then. They've won here in Monaco with an emphatic performance and a victory they can be proud of for years to come. Anthony Davidson.
Hey, Max did it. Good job, Max.
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races. And we
I wonder if anyone actually pit again. Like, if anyone actually did 2 stops. I don't even care for any of this.
Let's have a quick look at
No,
how
they all
the
did 1 stop, so it doesn't matter. They weren't going to pit again
This
anyway.
result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings.
I'm really frustrated. Hey, we had a faster lap than Leclerc, though. That's great. Two bad races in the stream chat. 2 bad races. Not what we want. Not what we want at all. Let's just renew our sponsor with Atlantic, you know. I'm also not going to bother doing the activities because now they don't appear to save between sessions, and that's really weird. But it's Baku and then Canada in the next stream, so hopefully we'll have a better one. I so wanted to do well in Spain, and I think I could have done, and I blew that one myself. And then Monaco, I just really haven't performed. So disappointed, but we can bounce back. And look, you know, if we look at let's look at this year, right? So this year, yeah, we've got 11th, 9th, 18th, 21st, 4th, 20th, and DNF, right? But if we look, can I go back to Season 1? I can. So at the start of Season 1, look, we didn't get points till Canada. But when we got points in Canada, boy, did we then... we really, like, were on form. You know, we got to Canada, we got 5th and the fastest lap. Then we got a podium in France, podium in Austria. 19th at my home race, I must admit, not great. 11th in Hungary, didn't finish in Belgium. That was due to a crash with Alex Albon, but we were due for a good finish. 2 more podiums in Singapore and Russia. So once we actually probably get Azerbaijan out of the way, because I'm not expecting a good race in Azerbaijan either, in all honesty, we get to tracks that I perform better at. The start of the season is not great for me. You can hear it, it's the heat today. The heat today has really put me off. Yeah, I'm just not 100% in all honesty. First race was unfortunate. That one, yeah, the Monaco one, I did not have the concentration to try and keep it out the barriers. I think we could have had a really good result, but sadly it wasn't to be. It's all about, look, it's out the way, it's out of our mind. In the next one, best ever race was on Canada. He came first. Jaden with the win in Canada, and I'll be honest, chat, that's what I'm going for. I'm going for our first win at the Canadian Grand Prix. I think it's doable. I think it's doable, and we just need to get through Baku first. And if I can keep my head straight in Baku and at least maybe get some points, then we might be able to actually win the Canadian Grand Prix. Bump difficulty up to 85. How are you finding the 85 difficulty, Jaden? It's as you bump it up, it starts to get more of a challenge. You've actually just come in as I'm closing out. Of course, the VOD will be available as soon as it gets published, but you've missed some not great races, in all honesty. You've probably picked a good stream to miss. Well, I mean, I'd love it if everyone turned up to every stream, but of ones to miss, this one was quite the stream to miss. Yeah, so. But this 100 difficulty is really, we've stepped it up, you know. But Canada is where we're going for the first win. And then that's where we're really going to kickstart, in all honesty. But yeah, I'd just like to thank everyone for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. I don't blame you if you didn't, because I didn't enjoy it. I might even dislike my own content here, in all honesty. Like I say, it will be available on demand, kind of later on or tomorrow, whenever YouTube finishes processing all the shenanigans. Tomorrow is Saturday. I don't quite know what I'm going to do tomorrow, because the weekend just gone. I streamed 3 races on Saturday and 3 races on the Sunday. To get the career mode finished, but that's because I had 6 left, so it made sense to do that. Don't quite know what I'm going to do this weekend, so what I would advise you to do is drop me a follow on Twitter, handle in the description below. We also have a Discord server, a Team Incompetent Discord server. If you join the link below, that will obviously, you know, you can obviously chat to us in there. There's a few channels in there, and more importantly, it's got like a tweet bot and stuff like that, so it's quite cool. 85 difficulty is good. I think I might put it on more because it has been challenging, but you're used to it now. There are certain tracks as well where the AI are just naturally good. To use an example, Canada is one that I think suits the player more, whereas a track like Silverstone definitely suits the AI more. I find Australia's a nice balanced one. I also find that Bahrain's very good for the AI. Baku tends to be quite good for the AI, so that's probably why we're not going to have a good one next time out. So there are certain tracks that favour the AI more than the player, are the words that I'm trying to use and failing miserably. But as long as you're enjoying the game, that's what matters, right? As long as you're enjoying the game. That's what you should be worried about at the end of the day. But anyway, I will catch you all in the next one. Stay safe, everyone, and enjoy your weekend if you are unavailable.